Hey people of Positech, it is Forge again with another, whatchamacallit, mod demonstration video. This time I'm going to be doing two mods, this time not my own of course, but it's going to be Darkstar's Uni-T over here with the mission Sector Sweep versus Lonestar's Hiigaran mod. I don't know if I pronounced that right because I never played the source material before, but there you go. Okay, before I start, I just want to say, like, I'm not sure what to make of these heavy bombers here. Okay, let me show you something. So if you notice the heavy bombers, the way I loaded it out was a bunch of the plasma guns. These things are really beasts. And also, like, pulse laser just to take on any errant fighters. The thing is, though, like, when I had done it before, I had configured it with, fighter rocket, or no, fighter torpedo over here, and if you notice, look at the speed now, it's slow as hell. So I was thinking maybe I put another engine on it, but if you notice how the engine stacking works, it actually gets slower. Look, 73 over here, 73. Put that there, goes 74. Then you put another one there, it goes to hell. So I don't know. Like, obviously I'm not supposed to stack modules like that, but like I said, I'm not sure what to make of this thing, because 73, that's really way too slow for a fighter. It's gonna get picked out of the sky really quickly. Hence the fighter plasma. But there you have it. So a lot of armor. So it has a lot of HP then, basically. So this thing can take its hits. It's still pretty fast, 1.53. So, and this stuff will go through shields really easily. 55 penetration. So I mean, it's a pretty beast weapon. Anyway. Okay, so it's going to be Uni-T versus the Hiigarans. Let's see. So as you see here, I have the fighters. They're gonna mix it up with the interceptors. Are gonna mix it up with the fighters. The main punch over. Let me move these a little closer. This battle group is gonna hit the main force over here, and these ones are gonna have munchies on these cruisers. So I'm gonna put an S. Alright, let's see how it turns out. Oh, another thing I want to mention, I want to make sure I remember to mention this in the forums. I'll post this in the forums too, what I'm saying here, but the damage control system, I think it's what it's called, that thing is really powerful. If you didn't know, like, the repair module doesn't just repair, like, damage like turrets or modules or whatever. It'll repair any module, which includes armor. And since the Hiigarans have an armor boost, their armor's really tough to break through if you pair it up like that. Especially if you wanted to do armor tanking, you can just use that instead of armor repair, and that'll really make it hard to pierce. And since the Hiigarans do not have since the Hiigarans have a shield penalty, but they don't have a, but they have armor boost, armor bonus, these guys, they could be really, like, asking for armor tanking as a tactic, but it's whatever though. I never armor tank. It's like throw everything I have on their ship and start blowing crap up. Anyway, so if you notice here, these guys are tearing up these cruisers over here. Like I said, those plasma bombs, they're super strong, they're super effective against these things. The bombers themselves are kind of fat and slow, so they probably can't take on, like, a bunch of escort fighters, but there you have it. Like, I don't think I've lost any of them so far, and they're just ripping apart these cruisers. The Uni-T corvettes are usually always very scary for me because, like, just because of how they operate. They're big, they're slow, but they're also very strong. They have heavy shields, and then usually what Darkstar will do, he'll load them up with tractor beams here. They can tear apart interceptors really easily. But it looks like I'll probably win it without having to use the flat cruisers. Hopefully, one can hope, right? There we go. Of course, the heavy fighters are messing around with this crew. This frigate's gonna die. Watch. Boom. So I like the ships look really clean. Lonestar did everything. I'm gonna get over. Let's see. But like I said with the armor, look, the armor, it just, you know, the armor just doesn't go down because of that repair module. I know it doesn't stack well. You can only put one on a ship, but when it's that powerful, you don't need more than one. Of course, I don't think they were shooting at it, but whatever. You have it. And yeah, it's a pretty one-sided battle. 91 to, let's see what the final score is going to be. For Uni-T, he's always my punching bag. Sorry, Darkstar, it's nothing personal. Actually, wait, why am I apologizing? Blame Lonestar for making this, right? Anyway, so if you look at the final score, 91 to 5, it's a pretty one-sided battle. Those heavy bombers really tore up the capital ship, so definitely you're gonna need escort fighters for that. Like my cruisers and carriers never even like fought really, they just chilled out. Anyway, there you go.